This time I'm talking about expats again, because many always insist from the UK side, it's expats, not immigrants. So today I'm going to listen to you. Many French expatriates in London, in the United Kingdom, have chosen to return to France. The health crisis had economic consequences for many of them. Brexit has also made the capital of the French abroad much less attractive. Between Brexit and the health crisis, London has lost its attractiveness, and its population has been reduced by 8% in 1 year. Expats, especially French people, are increasingly choosing to leave. Like Benoit Foal, a young barman made redundant after the closure of the hotel where he worked. I hadn't planned to leave London at all. After 8 years, I was thinking maybe of buying a house or whatever, but now, with the COVID, everything is falling apart, he explains. He will return to live with his parents at the age of 29. He has not managed to find a job, and the restrictions on travel abroad, as well as the distance with his relatives, convinced him. Antoine Danois has already taken the plunge. With his partner, this former resident of London moved to Le Mans at the end of October, while confinement was announced on both sides of the channel. She had lost her job because of the epidemic and couldn't work anywhere. As a result, they were able to become landlords in the city, while in London they paid 1,600 euros in rent. Some French people who have left London keep in the back of their mind the idea of returning there after the health crisis, but exchanges between the two countries are more and more complicated, explains Mathieu Boisseau, France Television's journalist in London. Since Brexit, you need a visa to settle and work in the UK. And that applies for everyone who wants to go there after the 1st of January has happened. While they were in London, they could have, of course, applied for settled status and could have stayed there. And they are not leaving because of Brexit. Of course, in case of gastronomy and hotels and so on, it was the pandemic that was bad for the jobs. But those people will still be needed when everything reopens again. And then it will be hard for them to go there. And they probably decide 5 times before doing that. When I moved to London a long time ago, it was just that easy. Fly over there, look for a job, fly over there again, look for a flat, and then just move there. That doesn't work anymore. And so many will just look for other countries. And I think it will turn a lot to Ireland, because the other language I spoke enough that time was English. It was German, of course, but also English. And so I didn't have much choice. I couldn't go to France. My French is enough to pronounce those names I named today, but not enough to live and work there. And I just wanted to have that experience after I left the military. And so if we weren't in the same situation that time as we are today, I probably would have thought about going to Ireland and have a look there, because this is the last original English-speaking country now in the EU. And so I think a lot might shift over there. And if that's a benefit or not, we will see on the long term. But I'm quite sure we will find out. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel. Auf Wiedersehen.